Celebrating Heroes, sponsored by Eskenazi Health and Helping Hands Home Management.
Wish TV is celebrating heroes on this Veterans Day. We honor those who serve. The forecast canceled this year's parade downtown and moved the ceremony inside. As News 8's Gina Galero shows us, the cold didn't stop the Veterans Day Council from saluting our nation's veterans.
Gathering inside the Indiana War Memorial to honor the men and women who answered the call.
From the trenches of World War I to the deserts of Iraq and Afghanistan, from the seas to the skies, and now even into space, Americans veterans have stepped up and stepped forward whenever our nation needed them. Long nights, cold places around the world, doing things that the average public will never be exposed to do for freedom and for liberty.
Often carrying the weight of their service home.
Some battles are visible. Others are fought quietly in the heart and mind. That is why we, as a community, embrace the spirit of servant leadership.
The Veterans Day Council remembering the past.
They responded to a call greater than themselves. I stand on the shoulders of those who came before us. We give thanks for those whose names are written in history, and for those whose names we may never know.
Names that make up our collective story.
Courage and resilience have made possible the freedoms, opportunities, and strength upon which we now stand.
Preserving the past.
We remember them. We honor them. We draw strength from their example and courage from their faith.
But history reminds us that peace must be protected, and you all, my fellow veterans, stand witness to that.
And doing our part as we look to the future.
This Veterans Day, let us be united in gratitude, in action, and in purpose.
I'm Gina Galeros for Wish TV and WishTV.com.
President Donald Trump is also honoring Veterans Day. Trump and Vice President J.D. Vance participated in the wreath-laying ceremony at Arlington National Cemetery to commemorate Veterans Day. Laying a wreath is a long-standing tradition for presidents or other public figures to honor the sacrifices made by veterans.
We owe it all to the fierce and noble men and women of the Army, the Navy, the Air Force, Space Force, Coast Guard, and the United States Marines. Here's a guy. Our service members, our own words, are the greatest possible tribute to their immortal valor.
Veterans Day dates back to November 11th, 1918. That's when the truce between U.S. allies and Germany to end World War I was signed on the 11th day of the 11th month at the 11th hour. President Woodrow Wilson originally proclaimed it Armistice Day. In 1954, President Dwight Eisenhower officially renamed it Veterans Day.